7 o'clock in the morning, I'm down at the scuba shop. I'm knocking on the door. We're ready to go. I am bright-eyed and I am bushy-tailed and I'm ready to go on my scuba diving trip. They are just getting ready for the day, starting. They told me I didn't have to be there at 7, but I was prompt. I wanted to get suited up and get ready to go. They handed me a tub full of gear and they said, here you go, start putting this stuff on. I pulled out a wetsuit and I said, oh yeah, we're about to give me some. Here I go, putting it on, and immediately the problems start because I'm doing this and falling kind of off to the side and my foot is stuck at the very beginning. I can't get it on. I'm just sitting there struggling and I'm doing the hop along, Cassidy, and it's looking real good. And I'm thinking everybody goes through these problems, right? This is what happens when you're first putting on a wetsuit. And I look over to the dive master in the little group, and one of them is looking down at the ground, and I can see he's grinning, trying not to laugh because I'm staying persistent and trying to get this suit on. And the other ones are just like, oh my goodness. You know, if you put a plastic bag on your foot, it'll slide right through, they told me. I said, hey, you must have a plastic bag for me then, right? They said, sure do. I went over, grabbed the plastic bag, wrapped it on my foot, and it slid right in. Perfect. Did that on the next foot, I'm in. Now the thing about a wetsuit is it's like spandex. It's kind of wrapped tight around your body, so you really gotta kind of start working it up. You know, you gotta get it, and you gotta angle it, and you gotta work it up, and then you gotta go to this leg, and you gotta, you know, you're kind of inching it, you know, and then by the time you get it, and you do this, and you get it all tight. It's got to be tight. It's got to be tight around the hips. That's what I'm saying. And the reason is because this is one continuous suit. For you to be able to get your arms up in it, it can't be like halfway down here and sagging and all that. It's got to be like way up here. So you're fitted nice and tight, and then you pull it up, and then you put your arms up in there, and of course you use the plastic bag trick, and you put your arm through. But then you got to start inching it down. Inching it down. You gotta pull it. You gotta pull it. And it's kind of like you're doing the John Travolta, right? And out there, like people are probably wondering what you're doing. You're standing out on the pebble rock, looking out at the beach. They're like, man, what's that guy doing? Is that a big yoga move? You know? And then you pull it over to the other side and you start working it down, working it down, working it down. And finally, you got the suit on. And you pull the back part, and you got a zipper kind of dangling off. And you pull this, hand it to yourself, and kind of throw it. It's like a string. And then you're doing this. And so this is kind of like you're zipping it up from the back and you're kind of wiggling. And you got it, and finally you're done and you're in your suit. And it's 5 millimeters of neoprene and you're wrapped up. It's like they just wrapped you in cellophane and they're going to ship you off to the sea. Ironically, huh? Because that's where I'm going. So we start to head down to the beach. Strolling on down there. First thing I notice is the boat's quite a distance away. There's a lot of seaweed in Playa del Carmen. I'm like, so we're going to go out here? We're just going to walk right on out to the boat? Yeah, just follow this line. What line? There is no line. Just go out here. So you want me to go just right out there, huh? No problem at all. No problem at all. Start getting out there. Rock. Yeah, rock. So, you know, I'm about calf high in the water, right? Seaweed, because I can't see the rocks, even though it's crystal blue right on beyond the seaweed. I'm hitting rocks, and all of a sudden, it's like I'm doing this. You know, as I'm going out there, it's like I'm dancing along. And people are probably wondering what I'm doing, and they're thinking to themselves, is this the next yoga move? Is he a yogi master? What's going on with this guy? And I'm creeping and I'm going because I'm basically touching. But they can't see my lower legs. So it just looks like I'm bobbing along and I'm moving along. And then finally I get out past the rocks, stub my toes only a couple of times, and I swim out to the boat. Laced with seaweed all over me and attached to my gear. I climb up on the boat. Now this just happens to be one of those days where the water is a little bit rockier than normal is what they say. So I guess it's pretty rocky all the time. But here we go. We get on the boat, and this is kind of what we're doing. We're on the boat. The dive master's just like hanging out. He's standing up. You're donning off all your gear, you're throwing it, you want to sit down immediately, and he's like, yeah, we're just going to be cruising along. And I'm thinking, hey, this is awesome. Let's do this. I'm like riding along. I put on my shades. Water's like spraying me in the face. I whip out my GoPro. I'm like, woo! All right. I'm like riding the waves. Yee-haw! People are puking over the edge, and I'm enjoying it. I'm like, look at this. This is awesome. Finally, we stop. Nice, calm water. No, just because we stop the engine doesn't mean that the water's calm. So the dive master's going like this. And he's explaining to us in about 4 seconds. You're going to put on all your gear, and you're going to hang your mask over, and you're going to drop off the back of the boat. And I'm thinking to myself, we're just going to like jump off the back of the boat, huh? You know, the waves are getting kind of high. But no problem. People start donning their gear. We're putting on scuba tanks. We get all our stuff on. We make sure that we got all the air and our safety vests, our BCD. And then we're going to go overboard. I put my hand on my mask and I fall back into the water and float. Now, this is the international sign for, are you okay? The dive master's floating along because he's gone first, and he looks at me and says, are you okay? And I say, I'm okay. I got this. I'm rocking. Now when I got out of the boat, nobody told me though to kick out my legs, and I hit them on the way out and my legs are killing me. But hey man, I got this. I'm okay. Let's go do some diving. Just to make sure I was having a good time, I whipped out my good time list real fast. And I said, number 1, get stuck in wetsuit. Check. Number 2, stub toe on rock. Ha-ha, check. Number 3, hurt legs on exit into the water to go have a good time. Boom! I am accomplishing a great time. So let's go do it.
Tiger, may we have 1 minute on the clock to share